bringing in new customers or convincing people to have your product. Then we have CSA service, which means a feature that bank provides to their customers to make them keep their money in the banks. And the account combines the benefits of a savings account and checking account. Then we have client services. These are the services that an organization and the members of their staff have with their clients. And client services are an important part of maintaining client and customer relationships as it exists in many industries, including sales, software, etc. Then we have brand awareness, that is the extent to which customers are familiar with the qualities or image of a particular brand of goods and services. As you can see, these are our clients, which are from Angel One, SBI, Upstocks, JioMart, Paytm account, Rapido Bike Taxi, Ninja Cart, Kotak Mahindra Bank, Opinion World, and Airtel. So, firstly, we want to assure you that our primary goal is to provide a valuable and educational experience during your internship. And we take great care to structure your programs, including the finance and stock market internship. So, to help you learn and grow in your chosen field, we take your development seriously and we are here to support your journey. So, we deeply value your commitment to this program and take all feedback seriously. If you ever have concerns or any questions about the internship, please don't hesitate to reach out to us directly. And we are here to address any issues and help you have a productive experience. If you have any concerns or questions about any aspect of the internship, please feel free to reach out to your respective supervisors or the program coordinators. And open communication is key to ensuring your experience is positive and fulfilling. We appreciate your dedication and hard work, and we are committed to providing you with a meaningful learning experience. So let's maintain transparency and open dialogue within the group so we can address any misunderstandings promptly. So thank you for being a part of our internship program, and we are excited to continue working with you all towards your growth and development. From here, your finance tutor will take over the session, and this was all about the company, my FNO school. So I hope you've learned something new and have gained some knowledge. I'll be here to take your doubts whenever your tutor finishes the teaching part. So from here on, your tutor will take over the session. Thank you, guys.
Good evening, everyone. This is Kartikeya. So, I will be a tutor here throughout the internship with my team. So, in this particular session, now I will telling you about the different types of webinars in detail which we will be having. So, you will be having a thorough understanding what you are going to learn. Okay. So, without wasting any further time, let's start. Okay, so first thing as you all are applying for the stock market internship, I don't know you are an intermediate, beginner, okay, and if you are an advanced person in the stock market, but one thing which you all should start from your starting itself once you start learning about the stock market, that stock market is a business, okay, and business will be having some possibilities and kind of risk as well. So don't take it kind of math exam where you will get 100 out of 100. Okay, so market speaks always in possibilities, so you are supposed to follow the risk and money management. Just note down somewhere and you can paste it. Okay, if you genuinely want to make money in the stock market. With that, let's start. So first webinar which you will be having, it will be related to the introduction to the financial and investment market. Now we have students from the finance and non-finance background both. So our first responsibility is to take you on the same level, because generally non-finance background students itself, they are not really aware about the kind of things like what is financial market, investment market, money market, capital market. Okay, so we'll start from the base itself, so you will be having a basic understanding what you are going to do in the coming sessions also, and what is actually this, right? So because personal finance is not a part of your kind of thing कि आपको MBA ही करना है कल को जाके, या फिर आपको finance में ही job करना है. Personal finance is important regardless in which field you are working. Okay, so that we are going to discuss in this session. So we'll cover some basic terms like stock market participants, hedgers, arbitrators, speculators, then regulatory authorities, depository participants. Okay, and who is broker itself. So we'll discuss these terms. We'll discuss their functions, their objectives, how the market cycle runs. Basically, it starts from a small scale business and it will get become a public entity when the IPO comes, right? So when the company shares is available to the whole public, so that particular cycle we'll try to understand. And last, we'll discuss the scope. If you're coming as a intermediate or a kind of beginner person in the stock market itself, so what is your scope in terms of personal finance? Okay, if you want to manage your finance or money on yourself, so what will be your scope? If you want to make career in the finance itself, so that we will be having the last session. Now after that we'll come to the after preparing your base, we'll come to the two types of important analysis. First is fundamental analysis and second is technical analysis. Fundamental analysis is again a very very important thing, and believe me, this is the not a subject where once you will learn and it will end. Okay, so it is not nothing like that. There will be a lot of things which is available in the fundamental analysis. So we'll learn in a top to down approach and what is relevant and important as a beginner or intermediate person. Okay, so first we'll learn about the macroeconomic analysis. For an example, your fiscal policies, okay, and your budget, that other kind of things, what is going on in the macroeconomic conditions. Macroeconomy is basically which is happening around the world and which is impacting the whole community itself. Okay, so for an example, you we go through the recession itself in the Europe. Okay, as a result our IT sector suffers a lot. Okay, if there will be a, for an example, yesterday example only, so government removed the windfall tax. So in that you see your paint sector is already shoot up yesterday, even the market was weak. So these are the things which you are supposed to understand. So that for that you are supposed to have a thorough understanding of at least 5 to 10 concepts of macroeconomics, and which is like you can say driving the stock market as well. So that is very important. As you see, market gives a gap down opening of 500 points. Okay, so that is not a kind of small gap down opening. So bank nifty opens 500 points down because of the risk weightage policy by the RBI itself. Okay, so that is the thing in the market which you are supposed to understand. If you are not unable to understand these terms in the market itself from the macroeconomic point of view, what is the impact of this particular policy on the banks and BFCs, so you will not be able to understand why market gives that much, or you can say that bigger fall in the market itself. So that we will try to understand. After that we'll discuss about budget analysis. Now see, government have a lot of power. Okay, government can make a particular sector boom and it can destroy as well. Okay, so it has a lot of power in terms of budget where they are going to spend the country's money itself. Okay, so for an example, current government is focusing on the manufacturing, infrastructure, defense and pharma. Okay, so if I will also focus on the same sectors, I can maximize my returns in the stock market. So budget analysis is a very important and critical part of any country wherever you are going to invest in future itself. So in India also we will try to understand what is the important key factors which we are supposed to look out at the budget analysis part. Then government initiatives, as I said, just give you an example of windfall tax. Okay, so it can be a positive or negative. So they reduce now, so it is a kind of positive impact. Sometimes they impose, so it is kind of negative impact on the few sectors or the few themes itself in the stock market. But when it comes kind of some legal terms and conditions, okay, some subsidies from the government side, so it can be on both side, negative or positive. So that also we are supposed to track. I'm not saying for the trading purpose, but as an investor, if you are doing the fundamental analysis, you are supposed to learn these things. Then sector analysis, we have 30 plus sectors. Now every sector is not going to grow. See, there will be a few sectors will vanish. Okay, after 10 years you will not be able to see them. Few sectors already grown, so maybe that they will not be having that much scope. Okay, so if I will give you simply 100 rupees, so maybe you will be having a easy thing that you will easily double 100 rupees to 200. Okay, but if I will give you 100 cr, that will become difficult for you to double it to 200 cr. Okay, so that is the thing. So same with the market capitalization when it comes to the sector growth itself in the market, so that we are supposed to focus in the futuristic sector, because fundamental analysis is always about the approach what we are you are seeing in that particular company in next 5 years, in next 10 years itself. Okay, similarly with the sector also. So we are investing for the future itself, not today. ठीक है, अगर आज already grow चुका है, so I am not interested in that. I am interested कि आगे जाके कितना ग्रोथ आने वाला है. So I'm looking for the future purpose. So that's why we are supposed to analyze the sector. Okay, so we will try to filter out like what the top 5 to 10 sectors are there in the market. Then last is the company analysis. Company analysis will be the part where you are going to study about their financial ratios itself, management study. Okay, so that is again very important, and their balance sheet. So this is the last part where you come to the company analysis, and that is the kind of smallest part as well. First part is there, which is the macroeconomics and kind of budget. These are the very important things which will give you an overview of the whole structure of the economy, where market can be in next like 3 months, 1 year, 2 years. So you will get the scope from here itself. And 2024 again will be a very good kind of thing, because we have election in India, then USA election is there. Okay, so there can be a good rally which we can see in the 2024. So if you will be having a good knowledge, definitely you can take a benefit, okay, out of that particular year. But definitely it is going to be volatile as well, so you should be ready for that. Then after learning fundamental analysis, we are going to switch on technical analysis. Now technical analysis is something where we took the approach of reading only data. Data means simply I will not interested ki what company will do in next 5 years, in next 10 years, and on the basis of that particular projection I'm going to invest my money. Okay, not that. Whatever is visible on the charts. Okay, so what are charts itself? Charts is simply basically your kind of price. Okay, how the price is behaving. If price is saying ki HDFC or like ICICI bank is weak, okay, so I will simply not invest. But in terms of fundamentals it's strong, so maybe I will invest for the long term purpose. But when it comes to the trading part, I will look for the price itself. What price is saying to me. I will not buy कि इसमें ये policy आ रहा है, इसमें ये management change हो गया. I am not interested at all. What price is saying me कि market गिरा, so I will sell. Okay, what price is saying कि market ऊपर जा रहा है, up trend में, so I will buy. Okay, so I will simply follow my technical analysis or the price action. So we are going to learn this concept. So this is basically price action is nothing but, in simple terms, whatever the price is fluctuating over a period of time in past, on the basis of that, on that particular understanding, we are going to predict where it can be in future. Okay, and I use the word predict, so that simply means it will be having the possibilities in the market. There is no 100% surety, so that's why we are supposed to follow the risk and money management as well. So then we'll learn about price action. Data analysis. Data analysis is again the option chain analysis and like Greeks analysis. On the basis of that, we can deploy that different strategies in the market. Okay, then we'll learn the global markets. Now it is nothing like that if USA market is suffering. Okay, if USA market is suffering, there is some economic crisis is going on, and we are touching all time high. Okay, that is not possible. Maybe we will outperform. For an example, if USA market giving us a returns of 10%, so our Indian market may give 15%. That is possible because we are a developing economy and they are the developed itself, right? So in that condition, that is possible, but it is not possible that USA market is 10% down and we are sitting at 20% up. Okay, so that is not possible because we are linked, our economies are linked with globalization itself. So that impact we will see in the here as well. Okay, so global markets tracking is also very important. And here other components are also there. Okay, so which are like in macroeconomic analysis also will learn, like such as your repo rates, Fed rates, okay, then crude oil price, then commodity price, then emerging markets, how they can impact our market as well. That also we are supposed to understand. And lastly, we'll learn in the technical analysis about indicators. Now, indicators kind of help, which can give you the confidence in the market. You should go with your setup or not. Okay, so there are two types of indicators, lead and lag. So in that again, there will be like types will be there. So that we are going to discuss. So this will be having a whole approach in technical analysis. Next, we are going to learn about different types of investment options. Now, if I will ask you that there is any good or bad investment option, yes, just write down in the chat box. Is there any can you give me a name of one or two good investment options name and one or two bad investment option name? Yes, anyone? Okay, so basically there is no such terms of good or bad investment option. But if I will just modify the question little bit, like can you give me the name of one or two good investment option and one or two bad investment option in the current scenario? Okay, so then you can name ki, okay, debt instruments are the best options right now to invest, and definitely stock market we can't put a huge money right now because we are trading near all time high. Okay, SIP definitely you should continue, but that's not the like best option in the current scenario. In 2020 that was the best option where we can put the money, lot of money in the stock market, or in 2021 gold was the best option to invest at that point of time. So there will be a timing and risk appetite which derives ki this is bad investment option or this is good investment option in the market. Okay, so that we are going to learn. So we will be having basically thorough understanding or discussion on 10 to 15 types of different assets where we can allocate our money for the future investment purpose. Now here we are not going to discuss from every individual. We are going to cover your age group only between a 20 to 25 or up to 30, how you can plan your financial freedom in future. Okay, so that we are going to discuss. Then we'll discuss about portfolio management and risk management. So portfolio management and risk management is something which is the most important part of your all stock market. Okay, if you have a right mindset which you can develop over a period of time, if you have a good psychology in the market, and you have a patience, so that will develop over a period of time. That is not something which we can transfer from one person to another. That you are supposed to experience in the market, and which is going to play a very important role in your trading journey as well, in your investing journey as well. Okay, so because we have a limited money, okay, if I will say, okay, do you have a unlimited money in your pocket? So you don't have. So it's not nothing like that ki whatever you are going to earn you are going to put in the market, then you will lose, then again you will put. Okay, so that is nothing like that. You have a limited capital, and that capital only you are supposed to grow in the market. So if you are coming in this particular business, it's not like that ki aap sara risk expose karoge, right? So you are supposed to learn the position sizing in the stock market, money management, capital requirement. Okay, so if you are genuinely want to do the FNO, okay, that is quite famous in nowadays, so you are supposed to have at least minimum capital of 5 lakh rupees. If you are doing beyond that, so you are going to lose money in the stock market, that is for sure. Because jitne bhi aapke strategies hai, okay, that will be a requirement of around 1 to 2 lakh rupees capital. If you are doing just continuously naked option buying, yes, you can do naked option buying as well in the stock market, but it will be having a certain time. Okay, every day you can't do that, and for that you are supposed to deploy the strategies as well in the market, and uske liye aapko capital chahiye hoga. But what we are doing, opposite to that, we are bringing 5,000 10,000 rupees to the market, and then we'll blow thoda bahut grow hoga, and then we'll take the whole risk, and we will finish our full capital. Okay, so that should not be your approach. So you are supposed to learn the concept. If you want to genuinely want to make money, you have to deep dive in the concept itself. Then we'll learn the diversification. So diversification is basically where you will learn about the different types of trading and different investment will also already discussed in the previous session. So diversification, we are going to learn about the different types of tradings. For an example, swing, positional, how you can allocate your capital in the different things. Okay, so that we are going to learn. Then we'll learn about basics of stock selection. So now maybe you will be having a question ki, okay, we learned the fundamental analysis, we learned the technical analysis, but there are 6,000 plus companies are there. So how to filter out the companies for the investing or trading purpose, right? So that we'll discuss in this particular session, and that is going to be very interesting because definitely on the individual level you can't prepare reports, you can't analyze each and every company. Okay, so you are supposed to filter put some basic filter. Okay, so that we are going to discuss. So how you can filter out the stocks for your investing purpose, or filter out the stocks for your trading purpose as well. Yes, filtration is there for the trading as well, for find out the liquidity in the stocks itself. Okay, so that we are going to discuss in this session. Now last session which we'll be having based on the career opportunities. So if you are looking for the career in the finance itself, so definitely there will be a lot of opportunities in the future. Why? The reason is quite simple, because right now we have a literacy rate financial literacy rate is around 3 to 4%. These are the kind of people 5 to 6, if you can take, these have a active demat account holders. Okay, now इसमें से भी lot of people are doing just gambling, they don't have a knowledge itself, and उसमें से भी कुछ percent ऐसे होंगे जिन्होंने जस्ट डीमैट अकाउंट ओपन किया बट दे आर नॉट यूजिंग इट. ओके, so as the financial literacy is going to increase, this ratio is going to expand, and that will further result in the increase in the finance services demand itself, and you will go as a supply in the market. So again, that will be very important in the next decade itself if you want to make career. One advice is that in the finance industry you are supposed to have a practical experience, and if you are looking just for the theoretical knowledge, that is not going to help you. You should be a combination of both, like practical plus आपको थ्योरेटिकल नॉलेज भी करना पड़ेगा फंडामेंटल एनालिसिस में, बट एक्सपीरियंस मैटर्स अ लॉट हियर बिकॉज यू आर गोइंग टू लर्न अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स इन द स्टॉक मार्केट थ्रू द experience itself. Okay, so try to take as much as experience is possible, try to develop your analytical thinking, that will help you to grow in this particular field. Okay, so this concept which you are going to learn throughout the internship, now whatever the doubts you have, you can ask. And also assignments will be related to the different topics only. It can be any kind of reports preparation, any kind of articles preparation. Okay, it can be any kind of word problems. Okay, so that will depend on the like particular session what you are going to learn. Accordingly you will get the assignment parts which can further help you to develop your analytical thinking and your practical experience. Okay, so I hope I made myself clear, guys, whatever you are going to learn. So now, if you have any further doubts regarding internship, so you can ask us.
Okay, guys, so now we'll be discussing more of your internship program, like your roles and responsibilities, what you all are supposed to do during your internship period. So, first of all, the time duration of your internship is of 1 month. And if anyone desires to extend this duration or you want any changes, so you may connect with your cluster manager, and maximum it can be extended up to 45 days. So you guys must be already assigned in your WhatsApp groups. All your updates would be given there. So please be updated there. Various assignments will be given as your tutor has already told you during the period of internship, and you need to submit the same to your cluster manager. 5 sessions will be conducted in the entire month of internship by your tutor itself. So one session of out of these 5 is totally for trading. So in these sessions, you will be learning investing and trading. So you could be more aware about the finance world. And after every session, you will be provided with the recorded session link and study material so that you can go through them. And for any doubts, you can connect with your tutor. And please cooperate with him because he'll be guiding you personally during your entire internship period. So, guys, if now you have any doubts regarding the internship part, you may ask in the chat section and I'll respond.
Guys, so please ask your questions. In the participant, you guys have rights to chat with the co-host. So Srishti is the co-host over here. Please, for any doubts related to the internship related, please text to Srishti. She'll be there to answer.
Yes, VD, you will be getting a stipend. There's a proper stipend structure that would be shared in your WhatsApp groups after this session by your cluster manager. You can go through it. Karsh, same for you as it was a same query. Yes, you will be receiving your completion certificate after your internship gets over. Plus, you can get an LOR, but that's completely based on your performance. If you perform extraordinary, you will be getting an LOR, that is letter of recommendation. All right, guys, so let me just sum it up again for you. Firstly, you need to attend these webinars on alternate 5 days, and the timings for these sessions would be anywhere between 4 to 9 p.m. And 1 hour prior to these sessions, you will be informed about it. And like your tutor has already told you, there would be some finance related assignments that you need to submit to your cluster manager. For example, you will be asked to write an article on a finance related topic. There would be some deadline and there would be some word limit. So you need to submit it to your cluster manager. And then we have some online campaigns that your cluster manager will let you know. Formal documentation, Simran, would be an offer letter, and you guys would be receiving your offer letter within 1 to 3 business days. Yes, your performance would be based on these parameters only. Yes, yes, you will be provided with the recordings in case you miss any session. Okay, so if you guys do not have any doubts, then you might leave. Summer, it's not on a daily basis. I said it's on alternate 5 days. There's 5 sessions in the entire month. Harshika, yes, you're still eligible, but you need to connect with your cluster manager and just let her know in case. Your internship has already started. This was just an introductory session. In a few days, you guys would be provided with all the details of your sessions. Rather, your tutor has already told you about what you guys would be doing during the sessions, what all you will be learning, the topics. There's no registration fee for this internship. The internship is of no cost, it's completely free. No, guys, it's not needed. I just mentioned the internship is of no cost. You don't have to pay anything. Your tasks may differ, but the responsibilities will remain same. There's no changes. You need to attend the sessions, complete the assignments, and do some online campaigns that your cluster manager will be providing you. The internship is not for 45 days. I said If anyone desires to extend the duration beyond the 1 month, then you may connect with your cluster manager and it can be extendable up to 45 days. It would not be an issue because it's completely a work from home internship, Mahima. Yes, the stipend is based on performance. Rather, your performance will be monitored and then your stipend would be decided. Avni, this is your training only. Rather, it's an educational based internship. You are learning plus doing these assignments and work. After completion of the internship, we have a pre-placement offer that's based upon your performance. So give your 100% in this internship. If you are performing really extraordinary, then you might get a chance to have the PPO. Ma'am, I can't provide you the stipend structure here. You need to be a little patient. Just go through your WhatsApp group, and your cluster manager will shortly share the structure with you guys. Okay, guys, I suppose most of the doubts are clear. Please write down if you have any doubts regarding the internship part. Okay, so there's no more doubts coming. I suppose most of the doubts are clear. So all the best for your internship period. Yes, Shubham, you can go through the recordings if you can't attend the session, but at least 3 sessions you need to attend. Most welcome, guys. Most welcome, Purnima. Most welcome, Karsh, Aditya, Sulekha. Most welcome, guys. So you may leave the session and all the best for your internship period. And please be updated on your WhatsApp groups for the doubts you're asking right now, like the stipend and all that. You can go through the structure. Your cluster manager will be sharing it soon.